Want to know more about Luis Suarez before fame? You're in luck! In this video, we're going to show you where it all started. Make sure you watch the whole video. We've saved an interesting fact for the end. Love him or loathe him, there's no denying. Luis Suarez is one of the most talked about and mercurially gifted footballers of his generation, if not all time. From setting goal-scoring records for Liverpool and Uruguay, captaining his country, and bossing it for the world's biggest club, Barcelona, to biting two separate footballers and that handball. Unless you've been living under a rock since 2010, you'll have heard of Luis Suarez, and the likelihood is you'll have an opinion on him. But where did he come from? What sort of world did Luis Suarez come from? And seriously, what is with the biting? Those questions answered, and more in this video. So strap yourselves in. First off, it might surprise you to learn that despite the obvious parallels, Luis Suarez is in no way related to actor Richard Kiel, who played Jaws in the Bond films. Kiel is American for one thing. Luis Alberto Suarez Diaz was, in fact, born and raised in Salto, Uruguay. He moved with his family to the capital city of Montevideo at the age of 7, where he began playing football for his local side, Ureta. Young Luis very nearly missed out on a football career entirely, when as a kid a car ran over his foot, breaking his 5th metatarsal. However, he recovered and continued to play, and never looked back. Reports that the driver of the car was a Ghanaian national are, as yet, unfounded. Anyway, after banging in goals for fun at youth level, he was snapped up by Uruguayan big dogs Nacional at the age of 14. But owing to his temper, he only managed to break into the first team by the skin of, guess what? His teeth! At the age of 16, he headbutted a referee in a youth fixture, following a disagreement over a red card. Presumably, he tried to eat it. And not long after, he was chastised by his coach for drinking and partying, being told that he wouldn't be a footballer if he didn't take it more seriously. Finally, it clicked, and from then on, Suarez was unstoppable. At the age of 18, he broke into the Nacional first team and helped them to the Uruguayan Championship in his debut season, scoring 10 goals in the process. It wasn't long before European elite began sniffing round, and they don't come much bigger than Groningen? Yes, despite being one of the world's all-time greatest strikers, Luis Suarez's first foray into European football was for Dutch habitual mid-tables Groningen, who snapped him up from Nacional for an implausible $800,000. But could Luis level up to the far more intensive nature of European football? Was he up to it? Well, yes, obviously. And after just one season with Groningen, in which he managed another 10 league goals despite being a teenager, in 2007 he was finally snaffled up by a true giant of the European game, Ajax. In the same year, he broke into the Uruguay senior team, a challenge that he was more than willing and able to sink his teeth into. Following a dizzy ascension in the Eredivisie, racking up a whopping 81 goals in 110 league games for Ajax in less than 4 years, and making an enormous impact at that World Cup, he returned home to find interest from a little-known English outfit called Liverpool FC. And the rest, as they say, is history.